You ready? So what do we have in store for 2020? A year I predicted back in 2015-16 time of we will see more 2020 vision. That has and will not change. A lot will come down to your perception of what you think you will see, and the physical and inner sight will be more acute this year, provided you're tuned into yourself and not waiting for external clarification or justifications. The answers, as always, lies in you. Some will get much of their deep desires this coming year, but many will not. Desires, though, will change over the course of this year as positioning and posturing to fill some voids will unfold. What is real and what isn't real will gradually come into a deep recognition and understanding this year. Seeing will help with that. Processing can and will be difficult, but deep within yourselves there is an inner intuition that will guide and steer to your path. Distractions of events and people will continue to rise this year. There will be many disconnects within your circles and life as frequencies and who and what you really are and stand for sheds its final skin from the mask. There will be no hiding. As much already revealed will become obvious for all to see. Many have exposed themselves the past year, and particularly heavy within the alt media circus, but also all around you. The term, as said before, of fact will become fiction, and fiction is fact will raise above the threshold for many of you, and also the masses may get a healthy dose of it also. The so-called top-end people will end their lives. They will turn on each other badly this coming year, expose themselves more and each other. They will implode, and I suspect many of the former parts of the old system will finally click their brains into something resembling of an adult nature and seek us out for a new path. Immigration of the future will not be country to country, but from their world into ours will be heavily prevalent in 2020. 2020 will roll in a great shift and much upheaval in terms of the physical and non-physical realms. For those with seeing abilities, shortly you will undergo and see what the real shift is all about. It will be heavy. It requires much and deep processing and can be a lot to deal with. Use the tools you have and the teachings within the shows. They're all there. You have far more of the picture and the tools than you realise. It will be important to overcome the fear. Fear helps no one. For those who haven't done so and connected the sword, connect to your heart centre, or for those who have done so and connected the sword, connect to your heart centre for a deeper understanding and processing of what you are seeing and experiencing. And yes, it is real. I'll repeat that again. For those who have done so and connected the sword, connect to your heart centre for a deeper understanding and processing of what you are seeing and experiencing. And yes, it is real. The fear of change can be and will be for some all-encompassing. Holding on to your past will not serve you well and is not conducive when deciding your path. Saying you want a certain path and being contradictory or conflicting from within will also not be conducive going forward. Indecision leads to mistakes. The few pieces mentioned earlier about defining. Throw into that what is love, what is life, what is real, and repeat it today. Grasping and understanding those pieces will help you all. You must learn to define what it is you wish to be, do, and love. THI is unlikely to complete the whole year of continued shows this year. At which point it ends, time will tell. Some new hats awaits. The words to observe for 2020 is shift and phasing. Shift and phasing. Yet again, time will make less sense. And yet again, the speed up factor of life and events will keep pace, or possibly it will quicken, or the quickening. The paths and the doorways will be open for those fearless enough to walk them. The clearing of the fog and mists of time will be revealed to many of you, bringing greater clarity within, of, and around you. Love frequencies will escalate. Can you handle it? Or will your own insecurities, hesitancy, and limitations prevent you? Define what you need and then what you want. If you have what you need, will you define what you want? Be ready and prepared for all possibilities in your lives. Things can, will, and likely be all versions of transient this year. Go with the ebb and flow. Retain sanity, calmness, and 45-55 is a must. The old wounds will appear heavily within you. Process them and release them. Forgive yourself and others and move forward. And support as many others on your frequency as possible. This is a must. The deeper connections with people not based on or in the physical will be enhanced this year. Embrace it, because it's more real than our physical understanding. See, feel, and recognize the frequencies. Embrace them, for they have returned from a distant past. Limitations will not serve you well going forward either. You must expand into a more fuller version of yourself, integrate and assimilate. Nothing in life is failure, it's just another opportunity to learn and grow. recognizing it in that manner decreases the need for fear, shame, or guilt. Your journey will not be the same as others. Groups are great for the collective empowerment, but remember the journey is ultimately your own only. You cannot drag others on your journey, no more than they can drag you. They can seduce you onto their path, but only you can walk it. Learn to distinguish physical creations and spiritual creations. They are not one and the same. That was the illusion. Illusion will be no more in the next epoch of time and space. The future is not ours to see. Well, some have and some will. And what develops is the future is ours to be. This has been the Truth, Honour and Integrity Show. My name's Thomas Williams. Que sera, sera.